Welcome everybody. So today what I want to talk about is how I approach recording a reggae song from scratch, and this is in Logic Pro X using a MacBook Pro. So anyways, I want to show you my approach, how I handle, how I make the drums, the beats, the piano, the organ, all that kind of stuff, so you can get an idea. So let's get started. First thing that I usually start with is I want to get a good chord progression, but let's start with usually what I like to start with is let's set up the drums, right? And I've set up here, I have some kits I've purchased from different companies. So I got a nice roots kick, I get a nice snare, and I'll start with that. I also have some toms that I purchased from a different company. So I kind of, along the way, I've gotten a lot of things along the way. And then as far as hi-hats, I'll just use the built-in Logic hi-hats. I usually play with them, figure out what I'm in the mood for. It always depends on how I'm feeling, how I approach this. I don't know, let's just start with a slow jam for now. And I usually, so here's all my tracks. Might be a little fast, sorry, but I just kind of duplicate my track and I just start changing my patch. And so I'm using a MIDI controller, which is the keyboard here. And let's see what we got going on here. Is it on? It's on, okay, cool. That's the slow jam. I'm okay with that. So things to keep in mind when writing a reggae song is, what kind of reggae song you're gonna make. Is it gonna be a straight song or is it gonna be swinging? Is it gonna be a rockers, a steppers, a one drop? What else? There's many different options. It's gonna be more dub style. It's gonna be, but the main chords are gonna be straight, swinging, and then you pick your drum pattern, your drum beat. And so let's go with a straight beat. Keep it simple, right? And so in a straight beat, what we're doing is the hi-hat is just gonna go. So it's going with the beat. So it's a straight beat. 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna start recording it right here, Press R. Oops, sorry. I'm gonna go back, set up my tempo. I'm gonna slow down. Usually a good reggae song is gonna give me about 90 is a good way to start. So let's see. And so there's my first thing. I'm gonna double click this region because I want to quantize it, and a lot of times you don't have to quantize it if you want to keep it pretty human feeling, but I like to quantize things. I don't really, I don't care, for me it's, make a beat and whatever, sometimes I'll offset it a little bit, but this is fine. And so here's our hi-hat, right? I want to take off my metronome now because so we can hear the hi-hat. So that's pretty simple there, If you want to kind of elevate this hi-hat track, I'm going to select all my little MIDI notes and I'm going to hold the Option key and I'm going to copy all of them. So now it sounds like this, right? But that does sound a little bit robotic, right? So what I do is that those notes that I copy, which are kind of like the ands, I'm gonna just put the velocity all the way down. And so now you can feel it more like, it's not just so like robotic, you can hear the dynamic there. So we're gonna keep it this way. And this is probably a little slow than what I want to try it right now. Let's go to 100 and see how it feels. Let's go faster. Let's go to 130. 34. Really feels good right there, right? And so now, we're gonna work on the kick. So I'm gonna do a one drop. And so with the one drop, you're gonna hit the kick and the snare cross sticking on the third beat. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's our kick. Okay, now something simple. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And the snare is real loud, so we're gonna bring it down a little bit. And now you're starting to feel that. So that sounds pretty good. Usually, I'll duplicate this stuff again with the Option key. Duplicate everything. Command J, join my regions. And so a lot of times, when you're doing reggae, you can start on the one, just do a little soft beat there. I'm gonna bring the hi-hats down a little bit. There's my beat, nice little one drop. And so once I have a beat, this is how I start, right? I get a basic one drop, basic rockers, whatever I want to do. Just give me my basic beat. And from there, I'm gonna play with the keys and try to figure out what the chord progression is gonna be. I either use the keyboard or I use the guitar, right? I'm a guitar player, so it's easier for me on the guitar, but the keyboard is fun, so we can do something simple. We can take it with an A to a G, A minor to a G major. So it'll be like. So with the keyboard, there's many things you can do, right? With the organ, especially in reggae music, we have the organ bubble, which is, it's not just the skanking, right? You're gonna play the same thing, similar chord, further up on the, further down, it's lower notes on the fretboard, on the keyboard. So it'll be something like this for an A minor. And then we go up. And that already gives you that awesome reggae. When I was younger trying to figure this out, when I first heard it, I was like, what are they doing? What the hell are they doing? I want to know. I didn't know what it was called. I was just listening to music, just hearing and figuring out what are they doing on the organ, What notes are they playing? I couldn't really decipher it, and eventually I figured it out. And so it's called a bubble. And so let's lay some bubble here. Wait, I lost myself. Where am I? A minor. Alright, 1, 2, 3, 4. And that's it. You don't have to go too crazy. You don't have to. This is just a quick one, right? And you're starting to feel the reggae right there. I'm gonna duplicate this. And duplicating, you can take different approaches. You can copy your region or whatever, if you have a decent region, or you can just do the whatever this is called, repeat. So you can just copy and repeat that thing. So whatever changes you make here, they're gonna affect this region because it's the same region just being repeated. Whereas if you copy and paste, you're gonna have to move all your regions one at a time. So this is better if you don't really care. It's a quick fix, But if it's up to you. It depends on your situation. So we got a nice little organ. Another thing keyboard player, so every now and then I hit a wrong note. So clean it up, delete the wrong notes. Select all, quantity, what is it? Trying to figure if I want to drop another. Yeah, let's do that again. I want to do the piano again because I want to add some lower notes as well. So I'm going to do that, but I'm also going to do these. Notes. I love how it's red, gold, and green there. Okay, so we're gonna select everything, quantize it, and there you go. There's your basic reggae track. And so when it's time to make intro feel. I can do it in between, you know, in the track and do it in the beginning, but it's easier to hear too when you want to do a feel. Do it when you're in the song so you can kind of get the feel for it instead of starting blank. So I'm gonna start trying to build a feel right here. Let's see. So I got that nice toms right there. I'm gonna bring them in the front. And these toms are a little loud, so we're gonna bring them down a little bit. And then something I like to do, a lot of, you know, standard when you're playing drums is you hit a crash. That one's a little weak, but you hit a crash on the one, so let's do that. These are really poor sounding crashes. Let's fix that. Where am I? So when I go to that track, I'm gonna open the drum kit track, and so let's see. I want something a little warmer, so let's see what happens here. Gonna make it a little, bring the velocity down so it's a little less intense, less loud. And then here what I can also do is, let me, boom. I think I want to add this one too. See how that sounds. Basic reggae rhythm right there. So the next step, you know, you can add bass, you can add guitar, and that really, bass will really bring it together. But let's get the guitar and see what happens. So we're gonna use the Stratocaster. And so we're gonna make a new track. Guitar, bass, let's do that. And I'm gonna go to my user channel strip settings. I have some presets that I've made, and as you can see, I use guitar rig is my favorite way to record guitars. Sounds decent. Am I in tune? Everything's good enough here, so. So let's lay some guitars here. I messed up the first one. Just a little bit. I usually hand the guitar. Not a big fan of this sound right now, but that's okay. And then we're gonna, so that's one, the skanking guitar, and then you can also add some more, like, so let's add that over here. Let's do it again. 2, 3, 4. Can't do it. Let me change my picks. And so, there you go. Do I have I don't have my bass here. So this is going to be a really simple bass line I'm going to put in here. Just so you get the idea. You can get more creative. And I usually structure my songs this way. I start with the hi-hat, kick, snare, whatever, keyboards, and then guitars at the bottom, and then vocals. I don't know, somehow that order makes sense to me. And so with the bass, we're gonna do something like this. I'm not using a bass, I'm just using my guitar. So. Something like that. And there you have it. There's your quick little easy way to build a reggae song in Logic. And if you want to play a little bit, jam a little bit with it, because I'm a jammer. There you have it. So that's quick way to build a reggae tune in Logic, and then you can build it from there. You can add hits, add stops, add dynamic changes on the arrangement. Take out the keyboards, take out the drums, just keep the hi-hat. If you understand reggae, if you listen to reggae, you'll understand how to set up the song. But this is just the basic structure of how to record a reggae song from scratch. Anyways, thank you for watching, and if you feel like giving a like, a subscribe, a comment, whatever, I appreciate any of those if you'd like it. Thank you. Have a nice one.